Hello, Ripley. Good morning. Good morning, Don Sankey. Good
Oh, I
morning.
see. You see it in the
Don
main screen.
saying
Okay, I
Vicky.
wasn't sure
Good
if you
morning.
saw it
He's
in the.
shouting out everybody. Tosh Queen. Look at Don being the man. Good morning,
Come
Don.
on, yeah. Don does that. You got. I thought you saw it on the comment stream, and I
I
said maybe
just
only
saw
I
it,
can see
Kim.
that.
I just saw Kim. So good morning, Kim.
Yours are on the screen. I thought you meant on the other side. Here we go. There's another one. Go ahead. Who's that, TM?
Yep, that is LaShawn Moore. Good morning, Lachey. Excuse me, Lachey Moore. Good morning.
And look who else we got here. Stars Tina. What's up, Stars Tina? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the show. So, can you hear us okay, Stars Tina? All right, so join what you can. You are muted, just so you know, Sartina. But let's get with it right now, everybody. Again, welcome to Rise and Grind. My name is Ramon Ray. This is Glenn Lundy's Rise and Grind show. Sartina, can you hear us okay now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, good. Good morning. So I wanted to start off with a few things, everybody. Stars Tina and TM Hyman and those who may join. Glenn Lundy has brought us motivation, education, inspiration. You see here his co-host, Heather Parody, there if you're watching the show live on a variety of platforms. Glenn Lundy with his epic smile or smirk or laughter or his, I'm not sure which clip I shared there. Him in deep thought behind the microphone there. Glenn Lundy has brought us that so many times. But what I wanted to do to touch on today as well and let everybody in the world of BWC know Mary Lynn Wilkin. And Tina, did you know it's not Wilkins? Did you know that?
I didn't until this weekend. I thought it was Wilkins with an S.
Did you know that, Tia?
Oh yeah, she corrected me a long time ago, brother.
Like 4 years ago or 3 years ago? Like when you say long time, what do you mean?
Like I think I messed up and added an S, and she was like, "That's somebody else." I was like, "Okay, I'll delete the S."
Oh, wow. How long did it take you to delete the STM? Like, was it a while or you deleted it quick?
Immediately.
I see. Okay. So it's Mary Lynn. Go ahead, Tina.
I was going to say, I love that because some people will let you call them the wrong name over and over again. I'm like, why would you let someone do that? So I love the fact that she stood up and like, no, Wilkin. And it's only an S.
That's somebody else. Mary Lynn Wilkins is not her.
Okay. Well, so Tina, are you saying I'm wrong, Tina? Because I do that, Tina. When people call me Raymond in other versions
of Ramon,
I just heard it yesterday. I heard somebody call. Listen, can I call him out? I heard Mike Larkin call you Raymond yesterday, and you didn't correct him. But guess what? Renee Noor also calls you Raymond, and you've never corrected her.
Yeah, because I don't. It's like I don't mind. It's like it's okay because I know there's accents. Renee Noor's the queen. How can you correct a queen? Was we talking about Renee like in front of her back?
That's not your name. That's not.
But you know what? But you know what's so funny, TM? When we were in Kentucky, someone's like, "His name is Raymond," and I was like, "No, we're literally arguing." Remember, Ramon? I went up to you and I'm like, "What's your name?"
He's let so many people call him Raymond. People really question if his damn name is Raymond.
Well, everybody, hola, señoritas, señores, me llamo Ramon Aurelio Rey. Gracias por su being on Glenn Lundy Rise and Grind. We are here today to bring it to you. Good morning. And where we were going with this, congratulations to Mary Lynn Wilkin, who is the new owner of Breakfast with Champions. Only a year and a half, 2 years ago, Glenn Lundy gave me this revered community. And today it is time to, not today, we did it on Friday, pass the baton to Mary Lynn Wilkin, who is the new owner, full stop, head honcho, CEO, top dog of Breakfast with Champions. So
CEO, BWC, that's big.
What do you think about that, TM? Was that the right decision, TM? And we'll move on here.
Ramon, you shocked us, but I wasn't shocked at all. I really wasn't, because people don't understand the logistics, right? They don't understand. I just saw that. Dr. JD, I told her she's in the wrong field. Listen, Ramon, people don't understand the logistics. And it's such a big lift, right? And her, along with the team, has been so consistent. So I was not shocked. I was actually, I was a little shocked, but I wasn't surprised, right? Because I know you're working on some stuff. And thank you for answering, that question yesterday inside Leadership on Demand, right? It was a little interview type of thing. But I think it gave us all perspective, and it goes back to decisions, right? Not being indecisive and knowing when to let go, because you got a lot of big stuff popping.
I do. Stars Tina, what do you think? Did I make the right decision? As I know, I caught Stars Tina putting on her jacket. Wrong time to call Stars Tina. I know, wrong time, but I did. I didn't mean to. Stars Tina, did I make the right decision? Stars Tina, what do you think, Stars Tina?
You did. I was shocked, and when I saw it, I was pulled back. But do you know what I thought about? I didn't think about Mary Lynn. I thought about you. And I was like, yes, I am so glad that you chose you first.
Yeah.
because a lot of people, at first I thought about us BWC crew. I'm like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? I'm like, team, it's not about you. It's about him. And I was like, yes, now he can do bigger and greater things. And, I see you on
Absolutely.
CNN and here and on stages. So that was the first thing. And I didn't write anything in the chat because I was all emotional. But when I spoke to her and I saw her, I was like, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. And she's been down for the cause, like with the funny games and stuff. So it was a very good decision. I'm very excited.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad. Let's move on with the show again. We got a few more minutes to go as we serve other people today. Stars, Tina, and TM. What I want to do is touch on motivation, education, inspiration, and what that means. So get ready for that. But I do want to remind people, my name is Ramon Ray. If you're liking this content, let me rephrase it. Even if you don't like this content, I don't care. I go both ways. If you like what we're sharing, if you don't like what we're sharing, definitely check me out at zoneofgenius.com, the empire that I am building quickly, zoneofgenius.com. Definitely, I will see many of you in New York City. Stars, Tina, I know what you're going to say. Please don't say it, Tina. You said it 5,000
vote for
times
Stars, Tina.
already.
Yes, you want to go on Zone of Genius, you get to vote, and you want to vote for the champion. TM, did you vote for the champion yet? Did you vote for Stars, Tina?
I'm voting for
Because
myself. Thank you. I'm voting for myself.
for
Thank you.
champion, no, I'm talking about for
Continue.
champion. For
For
champion,
myself.
you.
For myself. Thank you. Go ahead.
So let me tell you why. Let me tell you why you want to vote for Stars, Tina. It's not about me. Honestly, it's not
Well,
about
it
me.
sounds like it's about you right now. It
No, no,
sounds
no,
like
no, 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 no. It's about what I can do for the world. You see, this book right here is going to change the world. That award, let's just say this is the award. Okay, this is what the award's going to look like. It's going to be a little bite. I don't know what's the award going to look like, Ramon.
It's going to be a little bit bigger than that, but that's close enough. Go ahead. Yeah.
So I need the award, and I need the book. I need the TEDx. Over here is going to be my TEDx. Do they give you anything when you get a TEDx? Like, do you get a trophy or anything?
You are really
But
lobbying right now.
I need it here so that all this stuff, people are going to say, she knows what she's talking about. And they're going to listen. And I'm going to change the world. That's why I need the award, TM. That's why you have to vote for Stars.
So the champion.
I might vote for you.
So what she's saying, TM, is that you should just take it next year's, TM. She's saying you should do 2025.
Yeah, I hear it.
2024 is her turn. That's
yes.
Okay. All right. Let's move forward here before Glenn fires me. He says, Ramon, I regret making this decision. Let's go there. All right, everybody. Again, my name is Ramon. Right. Here's what I wanted to talk about today. Three key things, TM and Stars, Tina. And again, my name is Ramon Ray. This is Rise and Grind, Glenn Lundy's Rise and Grind show. Asked me to fill in for him and Heather Parody today. 3 things I wanted to touch on. Keep the chat going. We got Don Sankey. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for being here, Don Sankey. Thanks for being here, Robin. Thanks for being here, Bella. Thanks for being here. Of course, Mary Lynn, welcome, the new owner of Breakfast with Champions. Thanks for being here, Kim. Always popping in and saying good morning. Glad to have you here. Well, sorry, TM. You just got I'm just gonna leave the
That's
comments.
That's right, Trisha. Come on, rally the troops, Trisha. Rally the troops.
I thought that was Stars Tina. Let me get Trisha off the screen.
Renee, come on, Renee. Get in there, Renee. Where are you, Renee?
I'm trying to uplift Stars Tina, and that's TM's girl. Okay, Trisha Rue. Anyways, moving forward here, everybody. Welcome to Rise and Grind show. Here's what I want to touch on today, Stars Tina and TM. To ask ourselves a few questions we talk about all the time, BWC audience. And again, congratulations and good morning to those in the clubhouse room as well. I didn't acknowledge you all, but again, good morning, everybody. Let me scroll down here and say hello to Mindy and Bella, and of course, Mary Kim, Angeline Moore, Stars Tina's co-host is here, and so many others who are in this room today. What is motivation? I want to touch on these 3 things today with my 2 other co-hosts, Stars Tina and TM Hyman. America's favorite, what is it, TM? America's favorite mentor, America's favorite mentor, leadership on demand. Stars Tina Fitness is what is motivation. I was watching a World War II series of movies, documentary type things a few days ago. And I think motivation, not that I think, I also looked up in Bing and the AI tools. Motivation is kind of that force that pushes you forward. Well, here Stars Tina's thinking, here TM Hyman thinks here. But I just wanted to read what I saw there. If I can get back to it, probably can't because I probably lost it because the tab is hidden somewhere and I just can't bring it back up again. That's okay. That's what happens in live production. It is what it is. But the point is, well, what it did say, you know what I'm saying, TM, you thought you had it ready and then you go and it's gone. But motivation is that driving force. When I think of what happened in World War II with Winston Churchill as one example, TM and Stars Tina, there was a driving force behind the entire country of moving them forward. How would they go forward? How would they defeat the enemy? That was a driving force propelling them. Something was motivating them. Something was calling them. Something that was pushing them to a new part. I'm gonna turn to you, team, in a second. Right now, for me, my motivation when I think about a variety of things, business or personal, but a motivation, for example, to grow zoneofgenius.com, a motivation to do more, working with Glenn and Scott Simons and many others, a motivation to be a better father, be a better husband. So that's one aspect. We say these things, TM, so much: motivation, education, inspiration, motivation, education, inspiration. But I want us today to break down, what is motivation? TM, talk to us, brother. What's motivation to you? Why is this so important to you? Motivation, education, inspiration, motivation.
You know, Ramon, motivation, I think, has always been important to me. It's that thing that causes you to do something, right? You said it, it pushes you in a specific direction. We can be motivated to do good things, bad things, or crazy things, right? It really doesn't matter. We can be motivated in the moment to be pushed towards a particular thing or person. For me, I had to move above motivation because, right, it can come and it can go, right? Based on who you're around, based on what's going on. But it has hands down been a driving force in my life, coupled with inspiration. But anything that stimulates you to surge forward, right, causes you to take action. That's what motion. That's what motivation means for me. And Glenn Lundy, you, and so many others have served as sources of motivation for me in this particular space, and it's been
Yeah.
life changing.
No, for sure. Team, I forgot to ask you, brother, how can we reach you? Tell us a little bit of what you do. Forgive me for that. Usually I got so caught up in being on Glenn Lundy's show, got all nervous and everything.
No worries. Thank you,
So,
Pastor.
but tell us, TM, who are you? Who do you serve? What is Leadership on Demand? Take a minute or two and just unpack who you are
Yeah.
to the audience.
No, absolutely. TM Hyman, Leadership on Demand, founder of Leadership on Demand, America's favorite mentor, personal business coach, mindset, certified NLP, that's neuro linguistics programming. I'm a practitioner, man, and I've served so many individuals and business owners this year, man, in the area of mindset shift, right? Removing negative emotions barriers, limiting beliefs, self-sabotage. We talk a lot about the imposter syndrome. And so work closely with entrepreneurs, business owners, founders, leaders to really rise above the barriers, man, and drive more traffic and make more money. Thanks for
I love
asking.
it. Oh, absolutely. And I'm going to ask you, Startina, who you are too. Before I do that, I'm going to give you some music because you said you're the champion. You're going to get it in 2024. Sorry, TM. I
Why
love
do you
you
keep
too.
encouraging her,
It's just what
Ramon?
I'm saying. So let me put some music on here. Let's get the music. Okay, here we go. So Starstina, I forgot to ask you as well, Starstina. Can you introduce yourself to
Slow
us?
down a little bit,
Who
Star. Slow down a little
are
bit, Star.
you, Starstina?
Hey,
Who am I? I am Stars. Tina. Good morning. Good morning. I am your life and health coach. I am that person that's going to take you from good to great to amazing. And I work with women that are over 40. They've gone through some type of trauma. And a trauma is when the energies of a trauma and a tragedy collide. Yes, this can be horrible, but I'm that person that's going to turn it around. So if you're looking for that motivation, and that's what we're talking about right now, right? When I think of motivation, I think of a feeling. It's a feeling, it's energy. A person may give that to you, a song. It's just this je ne sais quoi, this arr. So when it's motivation, I stop it to you. That's
it was
what
the
motivation is
for me.
It's that little shake feeling, you know? I can't explain it. And for years, people say, Tina, you motivate me. And I'm like, why? You motivate me. It's like a trickle effect, you know, what you give, I kind of give. So that's what motivation is for me, Ramon. Back to you.
I love it.
Thank you for the music.
You're welcome. Starstina, how do we find you? Tell us how to reach you. Starstina, I know all the platforms, but how do we reach you, Starstina?
Yes, I love Instagram, but I am Stars Tina with a Z because, you know, stars. Reach for the moon. If you fall, you're still amongst the stars. That's who I am, Stars Tina. So I am Stars Tina wherever you want to look. I'm there.
I love that. And once again, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray, and this is the Glenn Lundy Show, Rise and Grind, that he does with Heather Parody, 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Breakfast with Champions and Beyond. Glenn Lundy could not be here today. Heather Parody could not be here today. But thank you, Glenn Lundy. Thank you, Heather Parody, for having me take the mic. I take that in reverence, and I hope I represent you, Glenn Lundy, very, very well, as I have half of my face cut off because the lower thirds are too large that I did on Canva 2 minutes ago. That's just the way it is, people. So, Starstina, let me get to you, Starstina. Motivation. What is this word? What is this phrase, Tarstina, mean to you? We talk about this all the time. Glenn Lundy's introduced it in this context for the last 4-something years. Motivation, education, inspiration. We'll get on the other two in a minute. But Tarstina, talk about your motivation, what it means to you. Talk to us, Tarstina.
I definitely feel my motivation is natural and it just flows like fire to my body from God. I can't really explain it. I wake up excited. Now I am quiet. Like I don't like to talk first thing in the morning, but that motivation is there. And as I said, it's a feeling. It's something that just kind of goes through my body. And I have to make sure that people that are around me, good morning, Rodney. I have to make sure that people that are around me have that same energy. And if they don't have that energy, I just kind of have to creep away from it. And you hear me say all the time, your vibe is your tribe, it's your vibration. And we feel people's energy, even through the app, on the phone, you can feel the voice, and I used to say, fake it till you make it. Now I say faith it, Faith. And that's going to help you with the motivation to get excited. So motivation for me is a feeling that you can get. You just have to start with the mindset to get there.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Yeah. And I love that when you said fake it till you make it. I know there's a political thing, as it were. A big fight was raging. I can't remember. Somebody was hitting back and forth. I don't mind the word fake it till you make it. I think there's the context. Some people say we don't like fake it till you make it. I'll touch on you back on that, Startina, to see what you think of TM. Then I'll move to education. But I get it. I'm a person, some people, there's a rise against the word hustle as well. I get it when they're saying hustle because you have no sleep. You're a bad father, a bad mother, and you're just a bad person. But for me, those two things, how I see them, and again, I don't want to get too political here and too gray area, but hustle to me just means going on, that hard work, that grind, that I'll clean tables if I have to. That's what it means to me. It doesn't mean the negative way of hustle culture. And then two, just to recap that, then start seeing, I'm going to turn to you, the aspect of where we at? Oh, fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. I don't mean lying at all, but proclaiming and telegraphing. I'm all about that. Sartina, hit me up with that real quick. And then TM.
I'm jumping in. And I want to thank you for that as well, because sometimes when we're around our crew, they'll say things like you just said, fake it till you make it is wrong. And I would say that forever, all the time. It's like ingrained in my head, but they're like, it's wrong. And I do believe in fake it till you make it, not faking fake, but for example, there's times where I don't want to get in front of the camera. I don't want to be happy, but I have to do it. Yeah. So I'm bringing it back. Fake it. Yes. Faith. Yes. Both together. And then you said, fake it. Hustle. Yes. Oh my gosh. Hustle. Hustle for me means to move quickly, fast, and with purpose. I want to hustle all the time. Plus, it's fun. It feels, who wants to move like a snail? Oh, slow. No, hustle. So yes, we're bringing hustle in. We're bringing, what was the other one?
I think you got it. I think.
No, what was the first word?
See, so you have to say just
fake it till you make it.
No, but Sartina,
thank you.
Oh, that it? Fake it till you make it? Yeah. You mean the second one? I just say things, Sartina. So you can't ask me what I said after I say it because it's gone. Like I don't know what I said after I said it. It's complicated. TM, talk to us. Fake it till you make it. Hustle culture. Jump on that real quick, TM.
I think I've always used that phrase. So as a kid, right, I grew up with that concept. It actually helped me to become who I am, right? Because I think it's somewhat scriptural, right? But you have to be that thing, right? Be that thing that's in your mind until you become that thing, right? That's the concept of fake it till you make it to me. And listen, I was a leader before I was a leader, right? I was a business owner as a 10-year-old, right? I was faking it because in my mind, I could see it, right? And so I think you certainly have to visualize it. You have to somewhat fake it. But I do believe I upgraded that thing to faith it, right, as well. Faith it till you make it. I think that came with some maturity. Hustle culture, bro. Like, listen, I think the Black culture in general, Ramon, is hustle culture, right? My grandparents, my parents were entrepreneurs, but they didn't call themselves entrepreneurs. They were hustlers, right? But they were business owners. Many of us hustle, right? Because of, I think, the phrase that we're getting it, right? To hustle is to get it. But a lot of us really are operating in the entrepreneurial spirit, and we just need a little bit more structure behind that hustle.
Now see what I'm saying, people? I wish I had one of those little buttons. Oh my God, that the other people be having. I wish I had that. That was nice. Structure.
Vote for TM Hyman for Ramon's upcoming event. Yeah.
We may have to wrestle for it. We have to fight for it. I don't know.
Family Feud. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Ramon, I think we may have to do a race because he's always talking about how he's running. I don't know. I might have to like race him for it. I'm
You
joking. I'm
race
joking.
me with those combat boots you be wearing? Are you serious?
And guess who joined today? Scott Simons is commenting. Stars, Tina, and TM. We have made the big league. Scott Simons, we love you, brother. Good morning. Good morning.
That is my guy.
All right, everybody, moving forward here. Let's talk about education. Again, we have a few more minutes to go, but we may go a bit past the 6 a.m. thing here. Let's talk about, let me click some buttons. I took all the time to do this.
Man,
So,
education.
oh, look at that. I got the word education on the screen. I feel so proud of myself. So education. So we talk about motivation. We've touched on that. Let's touch on education. I'll go last on this. TM, I'll turn to you. When you hear Glenn say this over and over again, motivation, education, what does this education component mean to you, the TM? And then tag Stars Tina, and then I'll go. TM, hit me.
To learn more than you knew before you entered the room is education, right? Whether it's a nugget, whether it's a principle, whether it's a concept. Let me tell you the education that I got from Glenn Lundy, up close and personal, that sucked me in and changed my life. I asked Glenn one day, how do you manage it all, right? 8 kids, a wife, you serve tons of people 5 days a week. How do you do it all? The education he served up to me on a silver platter was I invest my time. I don't spend it. I invest my time. I invest my money, right? When you stop spending so much and start investing, you can do more. That education, Ramon, shifted my mindset and ultimately shifted my trajectory. That's education, right? When you can offer up something that can be a catalyst to changing someone's trajectory or future.
Nah, for sure. We talked about Glenn Lundy. Everybody, just to remind you all, we are here in the Rise and Grind show. Glenn Lundy had the parody do this, and they say, hey, Ramon, can you step in? And I'm like, let me get some co-anchors. Glad you're here today. Stars Tina, talk to us. TM just talked about the importance of education. Stars Tina, what does that mean to you? Glenn Lundy says this so much. What does that mean to you, Stars Tina?
Yes, totally agree with all this, especially when whatever field that you're in, because you'll have some people, they'll come into BWC and we empower people so much they feel they can do anything. And they're like, I coach this, I do that. But what training have you gotten? I've been in the fitness industry for over 10 years and I decided every year I want to be trained in something new. You know, the biggest one was yoga. Now next year, there's a training. Did you know that they have trauma yoga for children? Like a yoga class for children. I was like, wow, it's pretty intense. So that's one thing I want to do. And I think it's important when you're learning all the time, it makes you feel good. And not to mention, even if you're not doing training, reading books. This year, I think I've read so many books, and the people that you're around, that's education as well. And when you have it, it gives you confidence. So when you're speaking, you know what you're talking about. It's not like you're faking it or you're just saying what you heard. And I'm never going to say anything that I didn't experience or that I didn't learn. And it makes me not only feel good, but the people that I serve, I see the difference in them. And it's like, wow, this stuff really does work. So I think everyone is always learning. And I see it in my mother, Ramon. Like, you think you stop learning, and I see her, I'm like, read this book, do this. And this weekend she got to speak at the retreat, and I had her do Grant Cardone's competition.
Nice.
Shout out to Miss Hattie. She's lit.
Yeah, she is. Yeah. Again, everybody, welcome. Good morning. Thank you, Sartina. Good morning, everybody. This is the Rise and Grind show hosted by Glenn Lundy and Heather Parody. They're here all weekdays for 1,300 or so episodes. Heather Parody and Glenn Lundy doing the Rise and Grind show. My name is Ramon Ray, publisher of zoneofgenius.com, with two of my friends here, TM Hyman, Leadership on Demand. You can just find him, Google him, check him out. Leadership on Demand, America's favorite coach. He knows NLP and more. I'm in his Sunday shows, 6 a.m., 4 a.m., 3 a.m. Can't remember what time it is, but I don't play my Sundays. But the fact that I'm with TM, that means a lot. It's fun, and you learn. Stars Tina, helping to transform women and their mindset, their bodies, their inner source, and more. And vote for Stars Tina. If you go to zoneofgenius.com/awards, nominate Stars Tina. She is an amazing coach, an amazing human for sure, and an amazing host on BWCs. We celebrate today that Mary Lynn Wilkin, without the S, Mary Lynn Wilkin is the new leader, CEO, full owner, full stop, top honcho of BWC. Ramon Ray has passed that baton of leadership to Mary Lynn Wilkin. Those are asking me, Ramon, why do you always play the same music here when you do it on all the shows? Well, that's because StreamYard's default music. This is the best one I could find, and I'm lazy, and I didn't feel like getting my own Stars track from Tony with the Keys and paying him to do it, get my own show, get my own soundtrack doing it. I didn't feel like stealing it, ripping it off, downloading it from somebody and being sued. That's why I have the same soundtrack played all over, because this is the only one I can find in the button I hit. That's why.
Safe.
And that's why I love him. And that is why I love him.
It's just that. And I want to say, Sartine, let me ask you. I'm going to put this up here right now, guys. It's going to shock y'all. I'm going to show you something here. Vicki Everett, get ready, Vicki Everett. You took the time to do this, Vicki Everett. I'm not going to comment on it. And I'm afraid to let TM comment on it because he's a bit too real sometimes. So, Sartina, I'm going to let you comment on it first. But Vicki Everett took the time to put this up. So I'm just going to show it like what I'm showing here on Clubhouse, everybody. These are like 4,000 emojis Vicki Everett did showing her love for the Grinder family, Rise and Grind. So I just say, Vicki Everett, thank you. TM, that's all you can say is thank you. Vicki Everett.
Do you know how long it took her to do that? That was not easy to do. You realize that, right? That was not easy to do.
With intent. This wasn't random, Stars Tina. This was intent.
So I'm going to make you guys laugh. Am I the only person who you're in a house? We love you, Vicki. When I was in my house, I would text my children. They'd be in a different room, but I just keep texting letters, emojis, like just to make their phone go off. And when I saw this emoji, Vicki, it just made me think of silly stuff, and that's great. I love that. That gives me love. We love Vicki. We love Vicki. Make sure you vote for Stars Tina.
This is what Vic. See, this is what Vic TM. I think. Here, let me move on that TM. Yeah, I think I
got to get some pens. I'm going to start giving out stuff. Today starts the campaign. You know, like when you're running for president.
You would look good with a button right here and a button right here.
The Stars Tina vote button. Vote like
buttons. I'm going to give out buttons. So if you're watching right now, you're going to get a button. A button that says vote for with a smiley face on it, like the one here. This is what Jordan, vote for Tina, vote for Stars Tina. What am I going to give you? Because the presidents always give you something, right? I'm going to give you motivation, education, and inspiration every Monday morning at 5 a.m. That is what I will give you if you vote for me.
Everybody, good morning, and welcome again. It is indeed, even though the man himself, Glenn Lundy, put it back on the screen, is not here today. We have hijacked his show with his love and permission. We are here, Rise and Grind show with Glenn Lundy, Heather Parody, Ramon Ray, Tina, and TM Hyman filling in for him, bringing you motivation, education. We just talked a bit about what is motivation. What is motivation? Why it's so important. We've just touched on education. Why it's education so important. TM, did I hit you up, brother? I'm losing track. Did you talk about education? Okay. We talked about, we had TM and Sartina talk about education. And for me, definitely what you read, what's your podcast, who you're around. I think somebody said in the chat, you don't want to be the smartest person in the room. And who said they love the emoji? Rodney said he loved the emoji. Okay, there you go, Vicki. You can put us another one, like make it 4,000 ones. There we go. It's not random emoji, says Mary Lynn Wilkins. We take it serious.
I didn't see a star. I didn't see a star in there, Ramon. I'm feeling kind of hurt. I didn't see a star.
It was there.
Try again, Vicki. Vicki.
It was there, Vicki.
Tosh Queen, our English queen, says, hey, beautiful thing. Vicki Everett, my friend, happy Monday. XOXO. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, what is the race and voting? Let me just be clear on this. So here's the bottom line. Let me move to the right slide in this so I can bring this up and look popping here. So here's what it is, everybody.
Robin, just remember to vote for me, Robin.
Yeah.
No, Robin.
Ramon Ray is hosting the Entrepreneurs Conference and Awards live in New York City, April 18th. That will be attended by Seth Godin. If you don't know him, that's fine. But Seth Godin, Mike McCallowitz, my friend, author of Profit First, will be there. And other amazing humans are scheduled to be there. Part of this is an awards ceremony that will be in the evening with awards, star-studded, and more, photography, and more. And you should nominate who you want to be there, and that's zoneofgenius.com/awards. Nominate yourself. Stars Tina has been nominated, and there's no voting direct right now, but the way to get Stars Tina is to nominate her for the judges to see her name 4 million times. So nominate Stars Tina. That's what you do. And other people say they're in there too.
Why you just keep repeating her name?
Like TM and other people. Don't really matter other people.
They're like following direction.
It's out there. It's out there.
No, I said in other people like TM. I said in other people like TM in passing.
You didn't say it loud enough.
Because it's
Where's
not
the mute
like,
button for him?
Yeah, it's just. I said it in passing, TM. I said
you heard him say. TM. You heard him say it's a star-studded event. Star-studded event for Stars Tina.
As we move on, let's get to the last word, inspiration. TM Hyman, I'm going to show that to you first, TM. Let's get to this word here, which is so important as I bring up this slide. Not that I have to bring up the slide, but Glenn brings up slides, so I figured why not me? Inspiration. What is this inspiration all about, TM? In particular, motivation, inspiration could be similar-ish. I know they're not. Hit us with that, TM. What's this difference between inspiration? Why is inspiration so important? Talk to us.
Yeah, you know, for me, inspiration goes a little bit beyond motivation. You know, I get up every day inspired, man. I get up every day inspired because I'm living the life, right, that I have focused on for myself. When you surround yourself, man, with like-minded folks who are making it happen, it's inspiring. Ramon, you inspire me, bro. You inspire me. Ramon, I'd never heard anyone ever say that they were trying to create $1 million offer. Just never heard that before, right? That inspired me. Glenn buying a plane inspires me. Glenn living on 10 acres, a big old pond, that inspires me, right? And so I think when you are galvanized is the word that I'll use, right? Because I've been galvanized by people in this space to want to do more, right? To want to be better. To me, that's inspiration.
Yeah, I love that. But I just wanted to start, Tina, before I jump in on inspiration. One thing you said, TM, that caught me, that sometimes things catch your spirit. It just, you're like, oh, Glenn Lundy living on 10 acres doesn't inspire me. That scares the heck out of me. Like, that sounds like Laura Ingalls, like Wolfpack, like polar bears. Like, that sounds like when you need help, like Tyler Perry calls, Tyler Perry calls the police, it takes 4 hours just driving on his property. So TM,
nothing
10
like
acres.
That. Nothing like that. It is so serene. It's so beautiful. Man, listen, it's Ramon, get out of here, man.
Is there a Wawa on his property? TM?
Nowhere near it. Nowhere
7-Eleven?
He could build probably
CVS.
I need CVS.
He should, right? Wouldn't that be dope? He partners with CVS to build a CVS for him and his 8 kids to go. Okay, everybody, Stars Tina. Inspiration. Why is that so? No, inspiration. Why is that important,
Yes.
Stars Tina? And what is inspiration?
Yes. I totally agree with TM with inspiration from the people from the outside and around you. I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to go in a different direction. For me, the inspiration goes way, way back. And I always think of an onion when you peel it back and keep asking the why. And when I first got into fitness, I thought I wanted to lose weight just to look good. But as I peeled it back more and more and more and more, I realized it was way deeper. It was because my father passed away at 49. He loved my daddy, right? And then it went deeper than my father. It went to my grandmother and my aunt and my uncles and then people around me. So for me, the inspiration comes from others behind me that did the work, like the slaves that were back there. So for me, that inspires me to just be better, to do better. So for them, like, okay, I'm gonna do right by you. I'm gonna do right by you. But then the people in front of me to guide them, because some people don't know what to do. So that's what inspiration is for me.
Were you talking to the slaves? You was going to do right by the slaves?
Yes, doing right by the slaves too.
Vote for Stars Tina. She's wanted to do right by the slaves. I can't even take that one away. That was good.
Vicky Everett, Ramon, we need to southernize you and make you a little backwoods. Vicky, let me just explain something to you, Vicky. I don't mind the South. I love the South. I got family in North Carolina, South Carolina, all over. But where I live and sleep at night, if I hear something hit my window, I'm not Laura Ingalls. I'm not TM gonna go out with a shotgun. I got the stuff they chew and spit out. See, that's TM nodding. He know exactly what. That's not me. I'm calling. I want to get the police app. Like, call it with my little.
They won't get there fast enough, Ramon. I can guarantee you, they won't get there fast enough.
That's a problem then. See, okay, so here we go. Tosh, I don't even know what Tosh Queen is saying, people. But as we get ready to wrap up this show in a bit, I'm gonna read this from Tosh Queen. What is it gonna say? Oh, this made me chuckle. Of course, the most effective again, beautiful IG. We're now family. Nikki, I think this was meant to update my friend. Yeah. Oh, yeah, very good. Happy birthday, prematurely born, but happy birthday indeed. Good. Listen, everybody. My name is Ramon. This is Breakfast with Champions. We get to wrap up this show, Stars Teen and Team, in about 5 minutes, give or take. I wanted to drop y'all with a few other things and mention some things that I talk about as I close my show oftentimes as well. And then I'll hear what you say, Stars Teen and TM. One, I encourage us all today as we get to wrap up. And again, TM Hyman and Stars Tina have definitely done a great job in rolling with me today as I put the standard music on, the template music that's elevator music. Be clear on what you really, really want. Be clear on what you want. This is important. No shame to ask yourself, do you want to be in business? BWC, now led by Mary Lynn Wilkin, We cover personal space, business space, family space. We cover it all. God and more. We cover it all. Do you want to be in business? Understand in life, Stars Tina and TM know this. There's no music, there's no soundtrack, there's no commercial break, there's no, yay, Stars Tina, you're down right now. Let's stop the world, Stars Tina, so you can catch up. Nope, it's not like that. Suck it up, Buttercup. It's not like that. Are you hungry enough to be where you want to be? Are you hungry enough? As I talked to, I think if you shared with some of you, I hired my first salesperson. For me, that's new. That don't mean you have to do it. For me, that's new. I hired my first salesperson. It's painful as I grow my team. Your pricing, this is slightly deviation it may seem, but it's important to me. Are we selling cheap or are we selling premium? And I want finally ask yourself, I'm going to turn to you, TM and Sartina, for follow up on this as we get wrap the show up. But ask yourself, what do you do best? I definitely can't be as good as or amazing as TM Hyman. He has his gifts, his skills. I can't be TM. Definitely can't be Stars Tina winning the Champions Award in 2024. Can't be Stars Tina. Can't. So, TM, turn to you first. Talk about anything that you heard today, TM, as we get ready to close this show and join people back on Clubhouse, TM.
I appreciate the opportunity, Ramon. When you reflect on motivation, education, inspiration, man, I just think of a dynamic 2023, right? I've learned a lot this year. I've taken a lot of risk. I've bet on myself this year, right? Leaving corporate. And, I think of many folks who are going through overwhelm, right? People who are trying to balance their work-life skills, their work-life balance. And it starts with making a decision, right? It starts with not procrastinating. Accountability, goal setting, I think is the key for 2024. Keyword accountability, right? And so let's stop spending so much. Many people are spending, and we're not doing as much investing. Invest in people, places, and spaces that are going to help you grow. And again, TM Hyman, America's favorite mentor, leadership development, mindset development, business development. I'm here to support. You can tap in TM Hyman across most platforms. Back to you, Ramon.
Thank you. And I encourage you all who's hearing the sound of my voice, definitely check out TM Leadership on Demand. Demand is amazing. I join his Sunday rooms and more. He pours into people. Smart man, really. And he loves people and empathetic and will tell you like it is. So if you're not ready for that, well, anyway, let me just, I was promoting him. I have a challenge going back all over the place and losing the compliment I'm trying to give. He tells it like it is. TM Hyman, Leadership on Demand. Sartina, talk to us. What did you hear today? Talk to us. And as we get ready to wrap out this show, back to you, Sartina. It's all you.
Yes. So, Ramon, I'm not sure if you're able to look at your messages, but there's a message there that you got that's kind of important. It might come in an email. I might be able to present it. But First of all, great show. Awesome. Motivation, education, inspiration. Did you see that, Ramon? Do you think you can put that on the screen now? Are you able to?
Ramon's going to do it right now. Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Okay. I think this is super important. So, family, friends, Glenn Lundy's Rise and Grind show is my favorite show. It gets you up every morning. And as I mentioned, as you know, TM said, it's about the people before us. We want to move forward. We want to change the world. And I'm just so excited.
No, you said it was the slaves. You said it was about the slaves.
It was definitely about the slaves. That's why you want to vote for Stars Tina. So important. That's what I have for you today. I dropped the
Stars Tina knows how to bring it.
Create that quick.
She has people, TM. Here's the thing. Between Bella and is it Trish? Bella or Trish? I think it's Bella or Trish. Trish is a TM gal, and Bella's a Stars Tina gal. I know we all love each other, but having some fun here. Just to be clear, Trish is a TM gal. Bella's a Stars Tina gal. Maybe we should have them go to war. I love it. Listen, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. This is Rise and Grind as the team gets ready to carry on the next few minutes of the show to the 6:30 hour. Just giving them heads up on Clubhouse. My name is Ramon Ray. Glenn Lundy, thanks for having Ramon Ray here. TM Hyman, thanks for being here. Stars Tina, thanks for being here.
This is so fun.
Insanity. I'm going to click end stream right now. Y'all join us on Clubhouse. Be blessed.
Coming for you, Stars Tina. I'm coming for you.
Signing off on behalf of Glenn Lundy and Heather Parody. God bless America. Back to Clubhouse right now. Marilyn, it's all yours.